Hello friends, good afternoon. I'm Dr. Ajay Shah and this is another very brief live session actually with a current topic of coronavirus or COVID-19 infection. And today's topic is very timely topic actually, and it applies to all of us who are affected by COVID-19, not just in America but all over the world. So let's see what the topic is. The topic is how to safely do grocery shopping while we are maintaining social distance. How to safely do grocery shopping. Let's talk about it. So what is a stay-home order? Right now we have a stay-home order in many states in America. Michigan has it in our state. So stay-home order means you should remain at home as much as possible, away from the people, with your family, unless absolutely necessary to go out. So what are the necessary trips? Necessary trips are grocery shopping, medical doctor appointments, mandatory work, and if you need to go out for a takeout food. Those are the only mandatory trips. Otherwise, you should be staying home, working from home. So that is a stay-home order which is applicable in Michigan. So obviously, we all need food to eat. Without food, we cannot sustain. Without food, we will lose our energy, our immunity, and we need to eat healthy and we need to eat on a regular basis. So grocery shopping becomes very critical. Grocery shopping becomes as important as any other activity in our life. So let's talk how long the coronavirus stays alive. Coronavirus, if it's somebody coughs or sneezes, can stay alive for a few hours out in the air. So try to stay away from people who are coughing or sneezing. It can stay alive on a cardboard. If you buy grocery and if it comes in a cardboard box, it can stay alive for 1 hour. And most plastic and metal surfaces, it can be alive for 3 days. So we'll talk about grocery bags, but grocery bags, it can stay alive for 3 days. Very important to know. So what are the tips for shopping? Number one, when you go out, wear gloves. If you don't have gloves, order on Amazon, but wear gloves. Take antiseptic wipes with you and wipe down your cart when you pick up a cart at the grocery store. Wipe out the cart, particularly where you will be putting your hands on, because you don't know the previous person who had touched the cart could have corona infection and not be symptomatic. So wipe down your cart. Number two, make a grocery list before you go so you spend minimum time in the grocery store. You should be spending as little time as possible, less as possible. So make a list what you need and then go out, in and out of the grocery store as quickly as possible. If you have any respiratory symptoms like cough or fever or sore throat, please do not go out grocery shopping and get checked out by your primary care physician. Very important that you don't shop if you are not feeling well. At the same time, it's very important if you have loved one, if they are above age 60, 65, help them to do grocery shopping and don't let them go to grocery shopping, because old age and corona infection is very deadly. And help your parents, help your friends and neighbors if they are old to do grocery shopping for them. The next important thing is we do not need to buy grocery 2-3 times a week. We do not need to even buy grocery once a week. Plan your grocery shopping. Don't go more than every 2 weeks. Frankly, don't go more than every 2 weeks. And when you go out, stock up enough to last for 2 weeks. If you order shopping delivery from the grocery store, don't have the person come in your house. Have it dropped up at the porch on the front, or have it possibly dropped up in a garage. Set up a table in garage and that person can put everything on the table. We'll talk about it, how to clean the grocery bags and throw away, and how to clean the cartons. Always wear gloves when you are handling grocery bags. Once you bring the grocery inside the house, set up on a clean surface, and then ideally it should be a small table in your garage where you can sort out the groceries and clean them and bring them inside the house. When you handle the grocery bags and groceries, wear gloves. The table or the counter space where you put this grocery should be clean and set up at two sides, a dirty side and a clean side. On a dirty side, put the grocery which you just brought from the grocery store and start emptying them. Start cleaning out the grocery with antiseptic wipes and start throwing away the bags. Many times in the recent past, We used to save bags for other uses, but this is not the time to save the grocery bags. As soon as you empty the grocery from the grocery bag, throw away the grocery bag in a garbage can, a garbage bag, bigger garbage bag, and then eventually throw that garbage bag away also. Take plastic out of the cardboard box, take all the groceries out of the grocery bags and clean them and put them on a clean surface. And then once you put them on a clean surface, change the gloves and put that grocery into your refrigerator or wherever you need to put them in. When you are ordering takeout, when you go pick up the food, wear the gloves when you pick up the food. Wash hands when you bring the food home. Don't hold the food in the wrapper without the gloves. Empty the food into a clean plate and throw the wrapper and throw the gloves away. And microwave the food if possible, because that's how you want to kill the virus. The last few tips that, again, one more time, wear gloves when you go out to grocery shopping. Take the antiseptic wipes with you. Wipe out the grocery cart before, you don't know because who had touched the cart before. Definitely wear a mask. In Japan, people wear masks regularly, and that's partly the reason, without being on lockdown or quarantine, Japan has a very minimum cases of corona infection or COVID-19. We earlier posted on our Facebook page how you can buy a mask, a cloth mask, and please scroll down and buy the mask. They're very cost effective, only $5. And we don't get anything out of it, and she will get benefits, she will get help, and obviously mask will help you. If you go to grocery store, maintain 6 feet distance as much as possible. If you're in an aisle, try to stay away from the people. If you are in a line to check out, try to stay away from the people as much as you can. Do the self-checking, which typically doesn't have a long line, and try to stay away from the people. Try to go to grocery store during off-peak hours, like typically 7 o'clock in the morning or 8 or 9 o'clock at night, where there are minimum people and less chance of getting infection. When you go to grocery store, that's not the time to socialize. Don't talk to your friends for 5-10 minutes. Spend minimum time in grocery store. Don't try to spend unnecessary time in the grocery store. When you go to grocery store, it's right now very important that you buy the food which will boost your immunity, and typically that food is vegetables, fruits, whole grain and beans. Avoid alcohol, avoid meat products, and as much inflammatory food as much possible. If the grocery store has a curbside delivery, try to utilize that service. Curbside delivery is very cost effective. Sometimes it's free. Try to use the curbside delivery as much as possible. And again, once you bring the food and grocery bags home from curbside delivery, handle them with care. Like I said, set up a table in your garage where you can put all your groceries and clean them and throw away the bags. If it's possible, use mail order meals, which also can be very healthy. Typically, the two companies I recommend, one of them is Daily Harvest and other one is Hungry Root. These two services can send you a healthy food, ready to make food, which you can cook in a few minutes, and that could be definitely save you a trip to the grocery store. Once you bring the plastic bags and cardboard box, throw them away in a garbage bag and put them in a trash can and dispose them as early as possible. Once again, spend minimum time in the grocery store. So again, this is just simple 5-10 minute long video on how to do a smart grocery shopping, how to avoid infection, how to not get into trouble. And we'll be posting this video. I'll be updating another what to do list tonight at 8 p.m. while we are in this quarantine. So again, let's do a smart grocery shopping. Let's be safe. Let's help our elders if they need to do grocery shopping, and we'll be fine if we follow certain guidelines. Thank you.